welcome in. It's a great day. It's a wonderful day. It's a day that we're very close to my bedtime today. But hello everybody. Welcome in. It's a Monday. Mercury's in Gatorade, and most of my friends seem to be suffering from it. Hello, Bam. You're the first one in. Hello, Frankie. Hello, Danielle. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. But it is a great day, a long day. I got a lot done. Excellent. Oh, I like the new wording. I can get down for fish tatas. It sounds like you might be asking for like tartar sauce. I'd like the fish tata. Oh, fish don't have nipples. All right. Anyway, hello, kids. Hello. I know, Frankie. Only 3 votes. It was so close. We'll talk about that too. Hello, Chris. Hello. So today, kids, starts our month of invasive species. Yeah. We go from save the beautiful endangered marine wildlife to kill these fuckers in particular. So we're starting with in my opinion, for the U.S., the most kill this fucker. That's the number 1, which is the northern snakehead fish. That's what we're doing today. And you might be thinking, Kate, but you've done this makeup before. I know, but I went a little bit more theatrical with it last time. Took a lot of liberties. Still gonna take a ton of liberties today, but we're gonna go a little bit closer to the actual fish this time. I have a little bit of a design kind of mapped out. We're gonna do it on my face as usual. That's why you're here. But it's gonna be a great day. I got tired of it. We love unblocking it though. That's the thing, is that it gets blocked and then we go through afterwards and unhide it. That's the highlight of Charlie's evening, is going through and going, show me fish titties. Oh, look at that cute puppy in the back there. Hi. I know. Here pretty soon, probably not for another month or so. It's probably not going to be till September. When the fish backdrop is finished and I move around this room a bit, we're actually going to set it up with one of my other webcams. I'm going to have my backdrop, but we're going to put in a bubby cam, which will probably be in this corner right around here. It will be the Artemis cam. It will be a camera just for looking at her for when she wants to sit in front of it. That's my goal. The bubby cam. I'm pretty happy about it. Played hooky today. All right, don't tell anybody at Chris McCallum's job that he called out and wasn't sick. When Chris Anderson comes in, I'm drinking out of the Yellow City Comic-Con cup. It's orange juice and ginger ale. I actually, an hour ago, was debating going out and going to get a drink, a smoothie. And I was like, nah, you have orange juice. I have orange juice. But yes, hello. All right, so I am going to do the Sherry Shares. If you guys would be so kind as to share this with your friends and let them know what you're watching on a Monday afternoon, I will be very much appreciative. You guys are fantastic. But I'm going to do a quick share. Feel free to do so yourself. Live your dreams. Oh, God. So I actually struggled a little bit to, give you guys any kind of update this week. When I was writing down things to talk to you guys about. Because a lot of what I have is the same as last week. I don't have a lot of updates because I've kind of just worked on the same things and haven't really made a lot of progress on any of them. I do have some progress stuff to share with you, and I have in fact found things to talk about, but I was struggling a little bit today. In fact, I took a nap just so I could think about it longer. But it was a jar of oil or something. Oh, nope, wrong. All right, we got a couple shares out there. We're gonna put this here so I can see your guys' comments rolling in, and we can start painting. Hello, Rihanna. How are you doing, girl? I'll bring this back up here because I was trying to be prepared before I started my video, and I got the face paints I think I'm gonna use tonight out. But I do need some brushes. It's always something, right? So how is everybody's week? How's everybody doing? Anything new and exciting in the worlds of you guys? In my land of Finians? What do you guys got going on? What's new and exciting? Hello, Kitty! No, it's not a problem if I don't want the ginger ale, Chris. It's not that. It's that I don't like drinking this much sugar. I don't need soda in my house because I have no self-control. That is why I didn't want the ginger ale. It's a completely different scenario of whether or not I want it. It's that I have no self-control when it comes to sweets and snacks. And if you've heard me say 1,000 times on Makeup Monday this year is I'd like to not be in a size 14 anymore. Oh, that's where you went, pencil. I've been looking for you for like 3 days. I've been looking for this pencil. Hello, Serena. Hello. Oh, so this is like the last room in my house that I need to like rearrange and fix right now. It's just a hot mess. All right, so I'm going to do an outline. I think we're going to do it in brown today. I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, he has no self-control. Yeah, no, see, that's... Oh, no! Oh, no. Oh, wow. So that was like instant turnaround. Well, I'm sorry about your praying mantis, Allison, but I'm glad you have a new one. I'm sad for you, but happy, because new praying mantis. Oh, also. Publish now. All right, kids. Poll is published. The poll for today is what other invasive species do you want us to do this month for makeup? And by us, I mean me. We have the sea lamprey, the common carp, rainbow trout, or the Mayan cichlid. So I will let you guys go ahead and vote on that. We will, I would say pretty much we have enough for 3 out of 4 of those. So it's essentially whatever comes in last we don't do. That's how we're looking for this month. Oh, that's kind of fun. Well, I'm sorry for your loss, Miss Allison, but I'm glad you have new friends. The rainbow trout is invasive in certain areas because it is so adaptable. Like it kind of is able to adapt to any kind of environment that it's in. One of the most common ones that's invasive in the trout family is actually the brown trout. But I would say the rainbow and the brown trout, but the rainbow is more fun to look at. But both of them are invasive in different parts of like the country. Because they adapt really well to their surroundings and they don't really have any natural predators and they eat other fish. Like they'll eat smaller fish. So it's one of those like, it's because they do so well in other environments that they become invasive. All right. I did almost put the tilapia on there, so you guys know, because I know there's a couple of you who know my absolute disdain and disgust for tilapia. I did almost put tilapia on there, but I didn't because it's a cichlid. It's a pet store fish, and the Mayan cichlid is also invasive, and it's much prettier. But yeah. Oh, that's actually very common that things that we eat are invasive. That's actually like, so sea fish is another story because like those are overfished, but like it's usually freshwater fish like that. It's a man-made kind of situation where it's like it's due to people putting fish back where they don't belong. Because I mean, let's put it this way: the Mayan cichlid is so you take the Mayan cichlid. That is a pet store fish. It's gorgeous. But you take the tilapia, and that is a fish everybody eats, but it is a genetically engineered fish that when it's used in aquaculture, like people breed those in like aqua farming, everything like that. They breed them. Well, every so often, some jackass will release one into the wild, or a couple into the wild, and they have no invasive species. They're a little bit voracive in their kind of like predatorial manner, and they just eat and poop and breed and kind of gunk up the place. And so, I mean, like tilapia become this invasive species because they're not a natural fish. You know, it's interesting. How do I do the lemon? So I picked that one because last week, too late, I kind of figured out how to do the modeling of the skin, and I gotta start painting my face. I really wanted to do like some face modeling, and I was looking at that, and I was like, oh, that has kind of a modeled skin where it's got the yellows and the browns and the blacks. I'm like, ooh, I could do that. And then it has like the little pits on the side of its face, and I was like, yes. All right, so Kate, start painting. I'm just so excited, guys. All right, we'll come back to that and make that look nice. So you'll notice if you look back at my first snakehead, the one that we used for like the tester for the Jack the Ripper makeup, this is going to end up a little similar looking, just with different colors. I'm not following the original painting, like the face painting I did, but I am following kind of the basic same layout of a snakehead fish's face, which I did base it off in the first place. We're actually going to bring that out here. There we go. Hello, Heather. Hello. Yes. Okay, so you guys over the last 7 weeks have been voting on your favorite character in showdown format, of like a bracket kind of poll format of who is your favorite character in the current Road to Aslan series. And this last week was the finals. It was amazing. You guys are fantastic. Oh my god, so many votes came in. But the ultimate winner was Nereza, which actually shocked me. Like I put it in the post that there were a couple like shocking winners, and Nereza was one of them. I knew she'd make it to the finals. I didn't think she'd win. In my own head, looking at like my own favorite characters, I almost was certain it was going to come down to Crab versus Nereza. Like I knew, because those are my two favorite characters, and frankly, Crab's actually my favorite. But I'm saying Nereza won, which blew my freaking mind, man. That was crazy. Like, and the first week was Draven versus Ren, and it was actually a shock that Draven won. I actually did not expect Draven to win. I actually thought that Ren was going to win. So that one was a bit of a surprise right off the bat. So I was like, the whole time I was like, it could go any way, man. Like, I don't know how to call this. Like, you know, because you have your own suspicions of like how it's going to go, and it doesn't always go that way. Like, there were quite a few of them. Like, no, yeah. Like, Zav versus Crab. I'm like, who's going to vote for Zav? Oh, she's cranky. You know, but yeah, it was really weird to have Crab not win. Like, I had initially put my vote in when we first did the poll. I actually changed it towards the end because I had put my vote in for Nereza just because I thought she might need more help. And that was not the case. And the vote came down really close. It was only 3 votes difference. It was so close. What's the most unusual? I don't know. Nobody really ever requests anything. That's the thing. Nobody requests anything. I make most of these up myself. But I would say for those of you who want to donate for Extra Life, I do take requests for makeup for that. And I get pretty normal requests for those too. Like I can't say anything was that like outlandish enough that I was like, oh my God, why would what? We had glitter beards during Extra Life last year. We did the year before. Oh, well, the year before last year we did did Davis up as Old Greg. We had someone request robot makeup. They wanted like a mecha kind of like mech pilot kind of makeup. I did that. But yeah, Extra Life and the Ocean Conservancy streams are really where we get like the weird makeup requests, I guess. But other than that, nobody really requests anything because I really only do fish makeup on Makeup Monday, and then other than that, it's just the charity streams when I do stuff otherwise. I was actually really surprised on the Ocean Conservancy stream. I didn't make it a rule or anything, but people only requested sea life. Like there was a harbor seal, like everybody wanted fish, which I was totally down for. I was like, okay, yeah, this is my wheelhouse. But on Extra Life, someone had me do a sunflower skull, and that was really cool. I was actually really proud of that makeup. But yeah, that was. I can't say that I really get a lot of weird makeup requests because I don't really do requests. Hello, Ember. I think that's, I don't know if that answers your question, but yeah, if you guys donate to Extra Life, you actually get to choose the makeup that I do. We do about like, we kind of split it up into thirds where we do 2 games for every makeup because, you know, like that's gives me a chance to have a break from painting. So we usually have about 6 slots open for people to donate for makeup. And we learned after Extra Life that if you want a glitter beard, that doesn't take a full hour. So really it's 6 makeup slots that we can do a glitter beard at the beginning of the hour kind of a deal. But yeah, so thank you everybody who voted was what we are going for there. Like that's, okay. I think I've got most of what I want mapped out. I'm trying to decide if I want to actually do, I don't think I do. I want to do a lip in white here. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yes, yes. Come here, paper towels. There we go. All right. Doot. I'm going to close off the brown for a minute. I'm going to pull up my picture of the snakehead. So, I'm going to pull that guy out. Take some of this green. Really, really intense green. Here you go. We're going to cut out a little bit of this. Just a little bit, just so I don't have a ton. There we go. Sorry, we're mixing some colors, guys. Mixing some colors. A little bit of gold in there. There we go. That way it should still be mostly green, but it should have some color variation to it. And we're going to take a little bit thicker of a brush, but not that much thicker, just because I don't want it to be, because it's going to be very refined of where I'm going with this. Oh, looks like the gold actually might be taking over a little bit more, but that is okay because I need that kind of color for a different part, and I can just do that part of my face instead. Good job, me. Like I did it on purpose. Let's see, what else do I got going on? Oh, so you'll see behind me while I'm mixing, you'll see behind me that big wooden beauty. So Mr. Chris McCallum helped me get my hands on my 2 trunks for my newest wood stain project. Hell yeah. In the words of Crowley, can I get a wahoo? I'm actually very excited. Chris Anderson! Chris Anderson is watching. Oh, perfect, perfect. Hold on, product placement. Yellow City Comic Con. Hello! You know, Pimp Your Con in front of you. How was your time in New Mexico, good sir? How was your time? There we go. I think this is as green as I need it to be. We'll see. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Look at that. That looks nice. All right. We'll obviously still blend a bit more when we get like actual like eyeshadows and stuff in there, but for right now, this looks nice. Oh, hell yeah. It's got a nice sheen to it too. I'm actually very pleased with that color mix there. I actually almost did this in black because I was looking at the wrong snakehead fish today. So there are a couple different species of snakehead fish, and one of which is the giant snakehead fish. And they are actually super cool looking, and they are also invasive in certain parts of Asia. But the problem is that they are mostly black with like white streaking, and I was like, as cool as that would be, I don't like to toe the line of possibly doing blackface. So I decided, no, we're gonna keep looking because I know this isn't quite what I need. Here we go. There we go. All right, mix a little bit more. Get some more of that green in there. So I gotta do the opposite side now. So I'm super excited. So I'll bring it over, and I probably won't bring it over. It's huge. It's about this big. Maybe a little bit bigger. But it's really awesome. I love it. I have 2 of them, and I'm going to be starting to paint those here pretty soon. That's part of the reason I'm kind of rearranging most of my room right now, or most of my rooms in my apartment right now, because I am currently working on getting a nice little setup for working on those, so I can start recording the videos and give you guys some time-lapse videos of me working on these. I'm pretty psyched about it. I've posted a couple of drawings of the things I have in store for it, but since I have 2, that means I can kind of do whatever I want, and I've been getting some more ideas of kind of like little designs to put around it so they look a little bit more whole than just like my dining room table, which I missed desperately and now probably has water damage with how much flooding Kansas has been getting, but that's fine. It's fine. She says as she cries into her makeup. Yeah, that's honestly like the hardest thing right now, knowing that like my dining room table is probably has really bad water damage now, and I'm like, it's fine, it's fine. If it gets damaged, it was just a starter project, and it will be absolutely okay, and I can make a new one, right? Kara's watching. Hello, Kara. Hello, Miss Kara. How are you, my special baby arugula? No, I know, kitty. Like, it makes me really sad. Like, and I don't know. Like, I want to try and check it if I'm in town for AFW. Like, I want to check on it, but like, I'm not gonna have a car, so it's really like whoever's like willing to drive me places is what I will get to see. I'm doing a ton of hand stitching, so sorry. No, it's okay. Hand stitching is a task. Excellent. I gotta redo mine here pretty soon. Since I had to recently switch brands, since my brand is now discontinued. I mean, it's been discontinued for 5 years. I just ran out of my supply I bought when it was announced they were discontinuing their brand. So I'm currently in between dyes. Can't tell you how stressful that stuff is. Yeah, no, I'm really hopeful about this new brand I'm going to use because it's very similar to the formula from my original brand I was using. So I'm really hoping. I have hopes and dreams for you, special effects hair dye. And I remember this struggle when I was in my teen years trying to find a good dye that would stay in my hair. And it's like now to be going through it again, it's like, oh God, all right. Because a lot of the dyes right now is, although the market and the quality of dyes have gone up, have gone up exponentially over the last couple of years. And it's like I've been dyeing my hair for years. It was always a struggle to find what would last because the thing right now is a lot of them are all demi or semi-permanent. Well, semi-permanent is really what a lot of them are because people change their hair so often. But I've had the same teal hair for like 6 years now. It's like I've had it forever. So it's one of those like, okay, well, back to the drawing board of something that I don't have to touch up but once every like 4 to 6 months. And it's like I need longevity. That is the thing I need. And it's like I have special shampoo, like I have things to take care of my hair, but like this one, such a freaking disappointment. Like I'm so mad at how faded this is already. And it's like, okay, well, screw you, hair dye. So I essentially this last time after, because I went and searched through my normal hair stores and stuff, was like, okay, what do you guys recommend? This is what I do. This is what I need. And everything they recommended was either stuff I knew didn't work in my hair, or stuff the one or two that I hadn't tried. I was like, okay, let's give it a shot. And I was just thoroughly disappointed. It was so. I finally was like, you know what? I'm going to do some research, and I read up on what was the most similar formula to the raw colors dye that I had been using since I was 13. And I found that there is a brand called Special Effects that is very similar in formula. And actually, most of the reviews on, like, when I was looking up raw colors versus any other brand, say that Special Effects actually stays longer and it has a better life than it does. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, no, absolutely. But I found that with the demis, it actually stays in my hair better. Like, I don't do well with ones that have like high ammonia. They fade way too fast in my hair. Like, so what's it like? The most popular one right now is like Ion. And so like if you look at like color depositing ones, kind of more like, so like everybody was like, oh, you should use Arctic Fox. No, you fucking shouldn't use Arctic Fox. Arctic Fox like fades in like a week. But I found, like, you know, like, because everybody's hair is different. It doesn't, there is no, like, oh, you know, there's no solution, you know. It's like, of course my hair is going to keep growing, but I'm lazy is really what it comes down to. Is I don't want to dye my hair every couple of weeks. I'm not down for that. I don't have the money for that. I don't care for that. I want something that I can have 4 inches, like a full, like 2 to 3 inches of roots, but still have a nice kind of like the color I have here. You know, it's like I want that, but like after like 4 months, you know, and that's I got really used to the dye I was using because it was really good for that. Would you add dye to your... Oh, I have super dark, like when my roots do grow in, I do have super dark roots, but it's just a matter of like, I only really re-dye it when I need to redo my roots. That's usually when I re-dye my hair. It's like, oh, my roots are growing out. Okay, time to... Or in other cases, it's when I have a convention. That's the other one. It's like, okay, convention's coming up. Time to redo the hair. It's not so much of like I need... So it's like I just need it to keep looking good, and I just don't have time for the upkeep. Pulp Riot is one that I've heard a lot of. I have never heard of Joico, but I have heard of Pulp Riot a couple times. Where do you get Pulp Riot? That's actually my question I would like to ask. Where do you find? Is it something I can only order online, or is it something I can get? I wonder if I don't like spray touch-ups because it makes my hair feel gross. There we go. That's. I need a little bit of yellow in this. It's not quite light enough for what I want. We're getting crazy today. I'm just mixing colors. Okay, sounds good. There we go. Let's try that. Still too dark. Okay. So we're going to take, I think what I'm going to do now then. Yeah, we'll do that for a minute. The cute doggo in the background, very distracting. No, I know. She's biting her toes. Artemis, what are you doing? Here we go. Yeah, we'll do that for now. We're going to do a mixture of yellow and gold for this, I think. Just to get that lighter color in here. Puppy, come here. Come say hi. No? Okay. She's sick of my shit. Do, 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 do. All right. All right, now more color mixing because I don't have any of like the perfect colors for this. So it's a matter of like, okay, we're blending and we're blending. All right, so we're gonna take a little bit of white. We've learned our lesson. We actually do a little bit of this. That came out too green. Is that the color I want? Kinda. Close enough. We can always manipulate it later with eyeshadow. So we're gonna move with this for now. Yeah, okay. There we go. Whew. I'm gonna move this real quick since I got most of the mapping done for my face, so I don't really need the drawing as much anymore. It's more just color matching to the actual fish, which we will start doing a little bit more of in just a second. But for the moment, All right, what else we got going on? Oh, so I did a lot of art this week. I know that shouldn't sound surprising, but like I did more art than usual this week, I should say. That's oh, there was a little bit too much brown. Oops. Clean off the brush. Let's try that again. There we go. I did a lot more art than usual this week. Like I had like a wild hair across my ass to do anything but what I was supposed to. I kept having these ideas flow, and they're all like children and Proteus ideas, so it's like I wouldn't call them creativity demons, because that's what me and Charlie call it when we get ideas to do stuff that is in no way related to what we should be working on. Like it's not even children and Proteus. It's like, ooh, I have a fun craft idea. And so we call them creativity demons because they just pop up and they take up all your brain space. So for me, like a creativity demon last year when we should have been working on the comic book, or I should have been working on the comic book, was Extra Life. Now it's part of Children of Proteus, so it's not a creativity demon anymore. But, you know, it's like I did a lot of art this week where it was all little things that we, like, you know, little content. It was content. That's what I like to call it. All right, have fun, kitty. I love you. Like, so for instance, so I did in my memories on Facebook, I had a picture of me, Charlie, and Davis pop up in my memories. And I was like, oh my God, you want to know what that would make a great picture of? Gremlin Squad. So I spent like a day tracing that photo. And I've started coloring. I'm hoping to post it actually on Wednesday. But it's a colored photo that I did, like, of Gremlin Squad, of me, Charlie, and Davis. That is just delightful. It took forever, though. So Charlie's always made the joke that he looks like Nicolas Cage. And I've been like, yeah. And in some of his older photos, I'm like, yeah, I believe it. You know, like before we met. Well, it wasn't until I went to go trace his face on the computer and I started like adding things to it that I was like, oh my God, you look exactly like Nicolas Cage when you just trace you. So it took like, so we had agreed with a friend of ours that he would actually kind of be our face model for Mac, who is our human for that story. So I had to like, I spent like half the afternoon like replacing Charlie's features with our buddy Spivey's features, just trying to make it look like not Nicolas Cage. And it still does look a little bit like Nicolas Cage, but still hilarious. Oh yeah, I showed it to you last night, Danielle. That's right. I was like, how does she know? No, you were there. You came over for dinner. Oh. This is like the most glamorous, like, military paint job. That's right, military. Hire me for your camo faces. tasty cabbage dinner, yes. I ate an entire box of pierogies this afternoon. It made me decide, because I was like, what the hell is this? That I need to start making my own. That's what I've decided. Kate needs to make her own pierogies. Do, 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 do. Oh no! That's okay. We can fix that. It's just water-based face paint. It's easier to fix. Alright, we got a good base going now. Hooray! So we're gonna get, I think, a little bit more green in those. And like this area, we're gonna let's move some of these face paints over because we don't need them anymore for now. I'm gonna keep the black out because I'm gonna use it for some outlining, I think, because you know I like things cartoony. I like my stuff with outlines. What's going on there, face? But yeah, so what did I do this week? So for art, I started on the mini comic that will be exclusive to Extra Life. I started on the photo pic that I was just telling you guys on. I was rewatching Castlevania, the anime on Netflix based off of the video game, and it kind of like, I mean, everybody memes it, is the like when the three of them are all sitting together and she goes, like, if you two could just not kill each other for 2 seconds while I'm gone. And Alucard goes, like, you know, like, oh, please, we're not children. But as soon as she walks away, they're like, eat shit and die. Yes, fuck you. I was like, how appropriate would that be if we just did, like, a Nereza, Draven, and Zot one where it's, like, Nereza being like, I'm gonna go get some stuff. Could you just, like, not kill yourselves, like, while I'm gone? And just have them be, like, these little bitchy bitches. And I was very pleased with myself about it. Like, so I've started on that. I have like a little 2-panel like little comic of it that I put together. I'm still working on it. It's going to be a while before you actually physically see it because it's just in like sketch pencil right now, and it's not even like fully formed bodies. It's kind of like just like outlines of like this with like word bubbles. The other thing was, so I was prepared for Crab to win. And I was planning on this week posting a like who won kind of like for Wednesday, like congratulations to this character, and do like a little cartoon. I was actually rather more prepared for them to tie than I was for them, like for one of them to win outright. So we actually have a Crab and Nereza little chibi drawing of them together that I will be putting out here pretty soon. I have a picture of the Gremlin Squad. That's just them being super cute, just like in poses and stuff, and they're looking good. They're looking great. Another thing, talking to Charlie this morning, because we high five. We were talking, and so although they are not in this current storyline, we are showing the Daughters of Triton for the first time in the comic book. On this next comic, they're going to be like shown in kind of like a weird like little flashback, like picture reference kind of a deal. And Charlie's like, we need to think of 3 more Daughters of Triton. We need, we need some more Daughters of Triton. Like, so we are officially designing the last 3 Daughters of Triton, which will be based on, if she's still watching. So the current ones that we have are based off of myself and Charlie and his sister, Sarah. So we decided that we would base the rest of them off of our actual sisters. So I would say, we're not going to outright like make them our sisters, but it will be with them in mind of like, it will be Kara, Melissa, and Leslie. will be kind of like our thought process for the next 3 Daughters of Triton. So I'm very excited because we're going to show them. It happens in the very first and second page of the comic. Nereza and Medusa are actually, you get to see that soon, actually. You guys get to see the first page soon. Nereza and Medusa are talking on the top deck of the ship. Hooray, passing the Bechdel test. And yeah, you heard me, Kara. I've been wanting to get you in a cosplay for a while, so I'm making the character. We're making the character for you now. But yeah, so it takes place with Medusa and Nereza. They're talking, and they're talking about kind of some stuff. Can't give away too much. But they're talking about some stuff, and they bring up the Triton family. They bring up the royal family and how Nereza's like, fuck them, man. And Medusa's like, yes, indeed, fuck them. So it's really cute. I'm really excited for it. I officially get to start coloring it here probably tomorrow. So once it's all colored, I'll post it so you guys can see it without words, and you guys can see some of the cool stuff going on. I'm gonna die. I mean, you're probably gonna die in the comic book too, Kara. That's kind of the thing about the Daughters of Triton. They're bad guys. We're making you a villain. I'm gonna do a con with you someday. Kelly wants to do one too. That's fantastic. I am diggity down. Well, I have 2 left for the end of the year. And then after that, it's gonna be when's the next one in the US? So you might have to come overseas to do a con with us. I know there's a couple cons that are like, hey, no, we'll still bring you back from overseas. And I'm like, all right, as long as you're cool with that. Oh, Iggy. It's his friend. So, Kara, actually, since you're here, one, message me after the stream. But 2, if you want to look through some of the old Instagram photos, unless you have a fish in mind, like if you have a favorite fish, let me know. But if you like any of my Instagram makeups that I've done for Makeup Monday over the last couple of years, let me know, and I will base it off of that fish. Alright, we're going to blend that just a bit better, so we're going to get a bigger brush. Actually, I have my bigger brushes over here, don't I? I'm already planning on it. We're planning a European vacation while you and Charlie and Sarah are over there. Excellent. Yeah, we're actually really excited that like Sarah will be overseas the same time we will, because it will be so easy for us to be like, Sarah, we're doing a Comic-Con in France. Let's put you in a Kiko and let's go. But yeah, I'm super excited to have like the Daughters of Triton kind of become canon officially, because yeah, they're canon, but they're not written yet. They're just hearsay canon. Anything can change from hearsay canon. And so for me, it's like, oh, it's finally like, yes, they exist now, you know? So yeah, that's kind of what we're doing, is we're building our Daughters of Triton up to officially make some appearances, and these will actually, other than Billy and the triplets, I was say these Daughters of Triton, these last 3 Daughters of Triton, will be the first kind of characters to exist before their cosplays exist. Now, granted, I just said Billy and the triplets, but like Billy's a harder build. We actually had part of his cosplay built for like 3 years, but it's like, oh god, how am I gonna? He's gonna be. He needs a lot of prosthetics, and that's something that I'm like, okay, well, when I have time for that nonsense, I gotta work with someone who does prosthetics pretty regularly. Because I as much as I want to build Billy's headpiece myself, I know I'm not that talented, and I'm not about to pretend that I am. Because what I want to do, I know I can't achieve it on my own. Because he's gonna be almost, other than like maybe like here, like his jaw, he's almost a complete prosthetic. That's kind of where it's like, because he has a very pointed nose. He has a bridge here that kind of leads up into the kind of like head formation kind of sack that hangs over the back of his head. He's got Dumbo ears. He's got really high pointed cheekbones. Like there's a lot that goes into him that I'm like, I need someone who knows what they're doing. And plus he's got those big kind of like glass, like sunglass kind of eyes, as I'm going to call them. It's like they're big eyes. Like they should take up pretty much the entire room of where our eye socket, like our eye hole is in our skull. Like it should be, that's the size of his eye. So it's a matter of like, I want to make sure when I do finally like make his costume that I have someone who does it regularly that I'm like, hey, I would like to commission you for a project. I'm not, oh. So precious. My heart. Arceus. How's my sweet pupper do? Hi. I love you. Oh, goodness. I love her so much. Alright, so we're going to work a little bit more on that side, just get a little bit more shading in. And I'm going to bring up Mr. Snakehead's picture again, just to make sure I got some things going for me. I didn't hear anything you said because Artie's cuteness was being way too loud. I feel that. Try living with her. It's impossible. So it's going to get a little bit up here as well. Brain, I hear you. I hear you. I'll use a smaller brush. It's been a while, but I've made silicone prosthetic masks before. See, the thing is, it's not so much a silicone, like, it's not like a mask. That's the problem. It would have to be like almost an entire headpiece. Because it's one of those things where it's all connected in, it's all interconnected. It would have to be almost a full head prosthetic. But he'll happen eventually. He'll happen. But right now there's no pressure for it, because if I'm gonna put Billy out there, Billy will have to be with Ren. It's a Billy and Ren cosplay. I'm feeding into the fan fiction. Best friends gotta be together. Like if Billy makes an appearance, it has to be with Ren. Like that's, and the plan is for me to cosplay Billy. And that in itself is hilarious because I am not Billy's body type, but Charlie's determined that I should be Billy. If you have a picture of it, Shannon, I'd love to see it. But yeah, that's. I'm pretty excited though. Like Charlie's determined that it's gonna be me and him as Billy and Ren. So it's like I don't have to get it done until after he gets back necessarily, but even then, we'll see what happens. Yeah, friends. Yeah. I feed into my own fan fiction. That's the worst thing. It's like, no, yeah, friends. You know how Crowley and Aziraphale are friends. Yeah, friends. How Nen and Gwen are friends. Yeah, friends. Yeah. I'm the worst. Total side thing. What are you wearing to LOG since I'm sewing my dress like a mad woman? I'm wearing my wedding dress. Actually, hold on. It's right here. I'll just show it to you guys. I need to like steam it, but you'll get the point. Oh, I gotta pull up this so I can see what I'm showing you guys. Alright, so oh god. So yeah, I got a little jacket. Got a little jacket. Little jacket. Love my little jacket. The collar sticks up so it looks super fancy. Little peplum for the back, so it hangs out the back. Because Kate's got a big old booty, so you gotta make it pop. This is the top. I gotta redo these bad boys because they are too small. Actually, you know what? Oh, that's encouraging. Okay, so I was a little worried, but I think I can just take the lining out, and that actually might help a little bit. But yeah, that's the top. Laces up in the back. It's real nice. And then it's got this big old skirt underneath it that has a big old train. You can't really see on camera, but it actually is more blue at the bottom and it's gray at the top. But yeah, this is my wedding dress, but this is what I'm wearing to the Labyrinth Masquerade. I'm super excited about it. I do have to steam it though, but that's okay. So it got kind of mashed up when we moved and got caught under some things, and I was like, but yeah, that's. All right. Yes, and I have to buy my tickets, but that'll happen. No. There we go. Oh, I haven't decided. I gotta talk over with Natai and Adam which days they're going. But I think we might be going Saturday, maybe. But I'm staying at their place in Los Angeles, so. I gotta color in that side a little bit better. Here. Come here, you. Absolutely. I planned on getting them this Friday. That's payday. So I'll have a little bit of extra cash. That looked horrendous. I'm gonna have to touch all that up, but that'll happen. That'll happen in a minute. Okay. So I bought this new palette, and I would lift it up. It's the BH Cosmetics Supernova palette. So it's all like, it's really pretty. It's all shinies, but I think it's really perfect for this specific fish. Because I'm kind of like, oh yeah, this works, and this works. So I'm actually using like the Luna color, which is their shiny black. And I really like it. Are you guys going for both nights, or are you just going for the one? What are you doing? She buried her ball behind the pillows. Excellent, excellent. I'm debating right now whether I want to use just my hair or if I want to buy a wig. I'm trying to decide, but I'm also trying to decide what makeup I'm doing for underneath the mask. So that's, we'll see what happens. We'll see. All right, so just a yellow kind of, not really. So we're gonna leave that brown. All right, so we're gonna clean that one off for a hot minute. Get that guy. All right, now. Oh, hell yeah, that is on fucking point to the color I want. Hell yes. All right. Hell yeah, Lyra. I might, if Adam and Natai decide they want to do both nights, I might in fact just wear the same dress both nights. I'll be honest, because I am hella lazy. Corky butts drive me nuts. That's fair. I'm pretty immune to it now. I live with it. Yeah, I'm thinking that I'm probably just gonna wear the same dress both nights, maybe different makeup, but yeah, I'm trying to decide wig or regular hair because I don't mind wearing wigs because I mean with Gilda, you know, it's like I wear a wig all day for her. I'm trying to decide still. But any of your fish costumes would totally work there. That's true. But I want to do, like, because it is like a masquerade, I definitely want to do more of like a gown. Like, that's the only thing that like drives me away from like doing a full, like one of my regular fish costumes. Although, with the addition to my gallery of someone's jacket, your jacket, I might be able to pull something together for Nereza to be like a very dignified look. So, you know, that might happen. But like I would want like a gown. That's the thing for the Labyrinth Masquerade. Like I want to do like a dress. I want to do gowns. I want to do something elegant, beautiful, you know. That whole shindig. All right. I like that. That's a ton of death. I don't see any problem with that, hun. I'm not. I'm seeing promise. Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting drag for me on Friday. Cause that. So Friday morning, because Shannon's actually going to be in town for that week. And Friday morning, I drop Shannon off at the airport, and then I immediately essentially start driving to Los Angeles. Like, it's immediate. Like, I have to have my car packed that night. I'm probably going to drop Artemis off at Danielle and Chris's the night before. It's going to be a crazy day for me. It's going to be a crazy week for me. That's actually, thankfully... So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to go to my cousin's wedding, because I was waiting for the airline tickets to drop under $400 to $500. Like I was just $350. Like that's all I'm asking for. I was only asking for $350 for a plane ticket. That's like all I wanted, and it just wasn't happening. And when I finally like talked to my parents, like I was like, hey guys, like I don't know if I'll be able to do this. Like this is just nuts. How freaking expensive these plane tickets are. I looked the very next day and they jumped to $600. And I was like, there's no way. I can't. I would say I can't drop $600 on a plane flight for like, no, I'm sorry. So thankfully the craziness of my August got depleted by 1 week. But yeah, that's when the crazy starts, is that week. It's gonna be non-stop from that point forward in August. It's gonna be like one of those things where it's like, don't expect to see me, don't expect me to be like, hey, let's hang out. Like, it's gonna be one of those, like, when I'm home, I'm gonna be freaking sleeping. That's August. I'm dead. There is no alive for August. That is. Hello, Tyler. But yeah, I'm very excited to go to LOJ. I'm very, very excited. Very, very, very excited to go. Because I mean, just from seeing you post from it from the last couple of years that I've known you, I've been like, that seems dope. Like, that seems like something I need to do. And then when I told some of my friends that live in Los Angeles, they were like, oh, God, yes. And I was like, oh, even better. Like, I get to share it with some more people that I love and care about. And I'm just super pumped for it. I mean, I'm dead to the world now, Tyler. That's I'm still trying to recover from like the last like 2 months of conventions and events and stuff like that. It's a non-stop state for me this year, because this is as I've been telling people, this is the most events Children of Proteus has ever done in a year. Like, that's what I'm doing this year, is the most appearances Children of Proteus has made in a year. And I'm doing it by myself. It's not like I have Charlie that can like take some of the load for me. It's me all alone. Like, that's, that's, so for me, it's like, oh God, I'm crumpling under the weight. There's so many cool people that are a lot losing people that come out. It's my homecoming happy place. Excellent. I'm super excited because I'm all about. I want to experience as much of the West Coast convention scene as I can before we leave the country for 3 years. That's. Oh, shut up, Tyler. Get out of here. I don't need that. I don't care for your encouragement. Get out of here. Gross. A little bit of the crushed one. Yeah, no, this palette, the Supernova palette, was actually like 60% off at Ulta because the Pisces color came in crushed, which is hilarious because it's the one they're advertising on the very front of their packaging. Like, that color is the thing that they're advertising on the front, and that's the one that's crushed in this palette. So I thought that was mildly hilarious. Like, no, I will not take your love and like it. I reject it. Get out of here. Please, when me and Charlie got engaged at a convention and everybody was saying congratulations, our automatic response was, ugh. Like, no. I will not take it. I actually did not. I don't really like buying things on Amazon. Just in general. I'm not really an Amazon gal. We gotta plan a makeup day when I can come down so far this year. Maybe like November because my life is nuts until then. That's fair. November sounds nice. As long as it's before Thanksgiving, that's fine with me. Because that's when my life gets nuts again. Like, really, the only reason I ever really shop on Amazon is when I need new face paint. Because it's sometimes cheaper there. It just depends on the color, but most of the time I'll just buy my makeup from Mayron. Like, I won't bother looking anywhere else. I'll just buy it from the source. But yeah, no, the workers are on strike from Amazon. So I mean, you cross that picket line at your own need, man. Yeah, no, I don't really buy things from Amazon. Like that's. I mean, I try not to buy things. Is actually really what it is. I don't like to buy a lot of things unless I need them. Because let's be honest here, I'm moving in like half a year again, and I don't need to add more crap to the things I'm moving with. My plan is actually to downsize a lot of stuff. So I'm like, do I need it? No, I don't. So for me, Amazon is not really something that like gets me. They can try. They can try. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, I have wish lists on Amazon to just keep things in mind for like, hey, remember to buy that at some point in your life, and then it stays there for 9.5 years, and then I never buy it. Or I buy it from the website that actually produces it. But for the most part, I don't really buy things from Amazon. Now, if this was like on the opposite hand, if this was VAT-19 having a big sale right now, you bet your sweet ass I would be buying everything VAT-19 has. That's where most of my money gets spent, I think, is VAT-19. I just spend I buy so much stuff from VAT-19. I freaking love VAT-19. But I mean, that's the reason I buy things online is charity stuff. It's like all the stuff for my charity streams. All the food stuff, all the fun stuff. Like that's yeah, other than that, I don't oh my god, I live for VAT-19. VAT-19! VAT-19. Listen, VAT-19, if you ever watch one of my videos, I love you. I love torturing my friends with your food products. And I make people donate for charity for us to eat terrible things. I actually am very excited. So they just got a new gummy bear. It's called Little Nitro. And it's exactly like, well, very similar to their Burnt or Bliss chocolate, but it's automatically spicy. And you have to chew it as much as you can because it will burn your stomach if you don't. I'm so excited for it. I'm a monster. Oh my god. I would say if you get a chance, go to they have a YouTube channel where they actually try a lot of their products and they do food challenges with all their stuff. Oh god, that's where I get everything for our Extra Life and our Ocean Conservancy charity streams. That's where I get everything. I love it. Oh god. Yeah, why would I shop at Amazon when I can buy VAT-19 stuff? Oh, hell yeah. There we go. Got it. And that shimmer. I got real good at shopping for theater shows on a tight budget, but this morning I was all over buying lace and final details for this dress. That's fair. Yeah, for me, everything like I buy for shopping online for the most part, because I try not to buy things. Like that's definitely my thing. But like that 19 is my weakness. They are the home of the 5-pound gummy bear. They're home of the 27-pound gummy bear. They had for a while they had a big gummy octopus, and I really wanted to get one, and it sold out right before Ocean Conservancy because I was gonna buy it so we could like give it away. But that's okay. That's okay. I was like, but yeah, no, I love that 19 because there where I get all the cool stuff that we do for our charity streams. Oh, excellent, man. Yeah, we're aiming for our charity stream. We're aiming for 3,500 this year. That is our goal for this year. We made our goal last year was only 1,000, and we ended up making about 3,100 last year. So we're aiming for a little bit. We're aiming for a little bit higher this year, since for both charity streams we made it above $3,000 in donations. That we're doing we upped the ante just a little bit. But if we do make it to that, guys, if we do make it to that amount, that's what unlocks the mini comic that I'm writing. So, and it's a little action adventure with Gremlin Squad. It's super cute, if I do say so myself, as the person making it. Yeah, I am super pumped. I mean, you can always donate now. The donations are actually live. Like it's the event page on our thing. We start the donations now so you guys can get involved and make sure you're keeping up to date with all the things that we're doing for it. So make sure you have yourself on the guest list, Tyler, #1 for the charity stream. But we were actually taking donations now. So if you have a makeup request you want to do, like if you want to see me do a makeup, I am not constrained to fish makeup on the extra life stream. So if you want to see me do a fish makeup, Charlie currently is doing he's eating random Korean street food for donations. So when you guys donate right now, if you actually want to see him eat something, he's actually doing live videos on Facebook for you guys to watch of him eating random food from Korea. And if you guys don't know Charlie that well, you won't know that he is an extremely picky eater. So it's mildly hilarious to watch him suffer. Then also on top of that, every $10 you donate actually gets you entered into all of our raffles. For every $10, it's another raffle ticket for you for donations. So like for every time you donate, raffle ticket. And you get put in for all of our raffles, which are, so right now, the current raffle for like the first tier is we're actually giving away packs of our stickers. I'm making some exclusives to Extra Life. So once we hit $250 in donations, I'm actually going to do a giveaway of 10 packs of stickers of all of our stickers. And then after that, the next one is that we'll do a 24-hour stream versus a 20-hour stream for the $500. If we reach $750 in donations, I believe I made it the pie in the face. I think I don't remember. Hold on. I got this. We pay me for a reason. Dude. I got this. All right. Yeah, there we go. So $750 is 1 hour of punishment trivia. So if you've watched our streams before, we've done the box of mystery. Well, now it's a box of mystery with a little bit of a twist. Is that you donate for punishment trivia now, and if you get the question wrong, you have to eat from the box of mystery. So if we make it to $750 in donations, it actually is we're just gonna add a full hour of punishment trivia, and we're just gonna go and eat and and die. For $1,000, for $1,000, we're gonna do a comic and merch giveaway, which will include our comics so far, some of the stickers, some of the patches, possibly a t-shirt, depends on how many I order. And then for the $1,500 donation mark, we're going to all take pies to the face at the end of the stream. For $2,000, we're going to do the merch giveaway. So that will be a raffle where it's like we're going to do a Scallywag swag, which is our local pirate group from Wichita that we're really good friends with, that we'll actually have Frankie and Little Beard from, and possibly a couple appearances from other wags if they want to. Say we're working that out right now. And then at $3,000, we're going to raffle off 10 Children of Proteus Save the World's t-shirts. And then at the very end, if we make 3,500 in donations, it's actually going to unlock the mini comic featuring Gremlin Squad that will be available on our website to everyone if we reach that amount of donations. So it's like, I'm pretty psyched about it. Like, you can donate now because every donation you make, every $10 gets you a little bit closer to, you know, having another chance at some of our swag, like our comics or our stickers or our t-shirts. And, you know, it's like, or just punishing us, you know. All right, back to that. Oh. But yeah, there's plenty to do. You can donate for us to do punishment trivia. You can donate for food challenges because we do a ton of food challenges. Burner Bliss is coming back. We have the Twizzler challenge. I shouldn't have closed. Oh, I didn't close it. Perfect. Food challenges. Where's that one? All right. So the food challenges we have returning are Mystery Cotton Candy, Burn or Bliss Chocolate, Miracle Berry tabs are coming back, Twizzler challenge, Ghost Pepper Bubblegum. We're going to add a couple of other things on there as well for this time around, but those are the ones that are coming back. That's because those were a big hit amongst us, the people who were streaming. I did put, because I've been actually doing polls. I have a separate charity group just for the people who are going to be tortured by such things. And so I get their opinion because I make it so nobody is in for something they weren't prepared for, essentially. That's everybody agrees to the things that we're doing. So one of the things when I was asking, hey, what food challenges do we want back? I was like, keep in mind, even though you didn't necessarily like doing them, keep in mind entertainment value. What do you want to come back? So that was one of those things where it's like, okay, are you willing to torture yourself for that? We do have some sad news is that Davis actually won't be able to participate in any of the food challenges. So we made up some other challenges for him. We made some physical challenges, but Davis has been having some tummy and like body issues. So we are actually, instead of just saying like, oh, Davis is exempt, I'm like, no, you're not getting out of it that easy, buddy. So we actually are making up right now a couple of physical challenges for him to do while we're doing them, including temporary tattoos, becoming a human footstool, wearing an adult diaper, you know, just little things like that where it's like, so he's not getting out of it. He's not getting out of the torture. That's not what we're about. You're not getting out of shit. For makeup, I have a thought of one. Does it mean I can request to do the makeup during the stream? How much? Well, you can't do the makeup because I won't be in Tucson. I would be doing the makeup. Now you can donate for someone else who's at the stream to do my makeup. You can donate for someone else to do my makeup. You can donate for me to do my makeup blindfolded. You can donate for, like, you can donate, well, more like you can donate for me to do someone else's makeup blindfolded. I can't do my own face blindfolded. That's almost impossible. But, you know, you can donate for things like that. But I'll say I won't be in Tucson. I will actually be in Wichita for the charity. Hello, Lauren. Hello, Charlie. That one. Does that mean I can request to do the makeup during the stream? But yeah, no, I will be doing all of the makeup during the stream. That's kind of the deal. But yeah, but yeah, I'll be sorry, brain. But yeah, no, I will be doing all of the makeup myself. Like, you just tell me what I'm doing. Like, you choose what the subject matter is. So I was saying earlier that for Extra Life last year, like my 3 a.m. makeup request was someone said for me to do a sunflower skull. Like I did a skull with like a sunflowers in the eyes and a little bit around the mouth. The other one that we did the year before was somebody asked for robot makeup. But yeah, like I'm pretty open to everything. Like it can't be like you can't ask me to put a dick on my face. Like you can't do that. But like other than that, I'm pretty open. Okay, I mean I could do that. I could do that. Now I won't have any prosthetics or anything like that, but I can do a face paint of it. I would say because it like that it will be an hour block, so it has to be something I fit in for an hour. So if we're looking at like just right now, because I'm doing a lot of talking, we're looking at an hour and 30 right now. But yeah, no, absolutely. If you donate for it, we do it. That's how that works. Yeah, where are we doing the stream this year? We are at Frankie's house is hosting it this year. He is graciously letting me use his basement. Thank you, Frankie. But yeah, we're doing it from there this year. For makeup, it's 15. I would say because it's a little bit more work than just sitting and playing a video game. So for makeup, it's 15. All right, what am I doing? Food challenges and stuff are like $10. That's no biggie. But like food challenges and stuff are a little bit less. But like makeup, since it takes a full hour, we like to be like, hey, donate a little more, guys. Like let's be real here. And I'll be posting up soon a kind of guide to donations and stuff like that. I do have a guide on. Okay, that's fine. Yes, hold on. I'll just do this. Boop. There you go. That should take you right to it. I think. My page. I don't know if that worked. Nope, outdated. Okay, fair enough. Hold on. I'll do this right this time. Copy. I will update it soon, guys. Don't worry. Try that one. Okay, keep painting. Okay, keep painting. Yeah, we have a lot of things planned for this year. I didn't bring my notebook in because I didn't think I was going to talk a lot about Extra Life this stream, like this face paint, because I don't really have many updates for it. I haven't really done anything this week for it. But I will have a lot more posts about it here pretty soon. Like I'll be coming up with some more things for you guys to check out, and just make sure we do have a event page on off of our Children of Proteus page for you guys to follow everything that's going on and what new information we have. That's fair. So we're gonna have to do some logistics thinking about how we're actually going to do Extra Life for the next couple of years while we're overseas. So don't worry, there'll probably be a chance for you to actually be in one eventually. I know the Swayzes are doing their own stream this year. They're doing like a child-friendly stream, or at least they're planning on it. I don't know if they've actually buckled down and decided to, but I know they're planning on doing one with their daughters, and but that's eventually, man, eventually. Yeah, because that's one of the things about like our stream is that we're not family friendly. Like we're definitely a 16 plus kind of stream. And this year I really buckled down in the advertising for it being like we are 18 plus. Like we are meant for an older audience, you know, that's got a little bit more of a darker sense of humor. Like we're not meant for children. As like even though we are raising money for children, this is not we are not a video that you should be watching with your kids. For now, gotta start doing some editing for videos. We'll see each other for your next stream, hopefully in person sometime in September. Indeed, sir. Kind of what it feels like at this point. Like, oh yeah, you want to hang out? Well, and I felt bad, Tyler, because every time you've messaged in the last like week, I've been like, yeah, no, that lines up with like day job. I am almost done, actually. I am just about finished, I think. I'm going to do that scale thing over these because I just want to add a little bit more texture to it, I think. I was also thinking, yeah. All right, so I need to do actually a little bit more green in there. Looking at a picture of a snakehead. Just going to do, yeah. Oh no, dude, you're good. You don't have to stay. I mean, you can always, you know, like I say, you guys can. I always post it on Instagram afterwards, so you guys can go and check it out. And this is because this is like the one thing I remember to post on Instagram every week. I gotta get better at Instagram, guys. I'm so bad at Instagram. Like Facebook, I'm like, okay, post once every day. Perfect. Instagram, it's just a lawless wasteland. Ooh, that's a bit more blue than I wanted. Let's try. There we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab my hotel room. Excellent! I love it, girl. I wish I could get a chance to go to Naka. When is Naka? I should ask. And will I still be in the United States when NakaCon happens? I'd love to try. You make me want to go to NakaCon. I'll be honest. You make me want to go. Oh god, I just got white all over my shirt. Well, no, I know that, but you make it sound fun. When is it? Like you've told me a lot about it. You're still not answering the question. When is it? All right, where did I put? Actually, you know what we're gonna do? Ah, dang it. Okay. Dang it. Okay, that's like right when we're leaving. We don't have an official date, but like we've been told, yeah, you'll be gone in March. That's fair. Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back in Wichita. Officially, the first weekend of February, like the first week of February, is when I'll be back in Kansas. And then it's all about getting like all of our paperwork finished and all like a whole bunch of stuff like that, like doctor's appointments and everything else until we leave. And then as soon as we get all our paperwork done, we're out. And the European tour begins. And then we rely on you guys to tell your local conventions that, hey, want to know who we want to see? We want to see Children of Proteus. Get them over here. It's not that good, Kitty. All right, now we're going to do a little bit. Is this sharpened? Oh, fuck yeah. Mm. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You have to. I say once we get overseas, guys. It's. I mean, we can ask enough as many cons as we want to have us as guests, but they're gonna look at you're overseas. Like we're not paying for that. So it's gonna be on you guys, like as fans, to be like, hey, wanna know who you need here? You need Children of Proteus. Like cons need to know that you guys want us there. I mean, I've heard Tyler. I've heard that they aren't, the most pleasant thing to be stung by. All right. Now, whipping this bad boy out again. Like I hate using it, but like for some of these fish that have such an intense like scale, like kind of variation in here. Now that I've been doing like, because I've done this in makeup a lot before, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, let's take it to like kind of the next level. And that's kind of what this is it just adds a little bit of texture to the makeup I'm already doing. So as much as like I look at it when people do like mermaid makeup and they just essentially do this with like two colors, I'm like, ugh. Like little bit of disgust happens in my brain. But like I'm just like, nope, we're gonna use it as a tool to make it look just a little bit more fishy in the end, you know? This is the hard area right here. Yeah, I feel like that just adds just a tiny bit in there that it gives it just a little bit of definition. Now for the little side cheekies. Hi, Jen! I love you, Jen. Jen was our first Extra Life donator for this year. She got first dibs. That sounds terrible, Tyler. That sounds awful. Alright, so for the yellow, we're gonna do like a little bit of like a reddish brown. Just for a little bit of, yeah. Also, Tyler, next time we get to hang out, I would like to talk to you about. So I know we've talked about doing a shoot, but I've been thinking about it today, and like I said, it's gonna be a minute before we can hang out again. But I would like to talk about doing a shoot, but I've never really done a shoot ever other than like with you and for our own comic book remake. So I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. But I want to do a shoot with 2 of our costumes just so I can have some stuff. But we will talk later about that because I don't have any ideas right now. It was just something I thought about today. But next time we hang out, we will talk, and I will hopefully be in the brain space to do it. Okay, what are you doing? Black lines. That's what I wanted. So I need my little pokey brush, and then that's the last thing. Charles J is watching. Hello, Father. Everybody say hi, Dad. How are you doing, compadre? What's new in the world of Chucky roast beef? Where's my little brush? I'm actually pretty excited. My mom and dad actually might be coming out for Thanksgiving this year. Which is pretty exciting, if I do say so myself. Fishing and farming. Sounds like your normal summer. If you have waterproof makeup, I might have a pool open for us. Well, so that in lies the problem. I don't. But most of my costumes are bodysuits minus the face. So if we could get away with just like maybe wetting my hair and not my face, Now my makeup does stand up to like a little bit of spray, but it does not stand up to like full pool. Granted, I've never attempted it, but with how easily I'm able to wash it off after these streams, I would imagine not. Oh, that Shannon, I'm so glad we're friends. That is excellent thought there. No, that alcohol-based makeup is expensive. I currently would not have the money for that. I got a lot of crap going on. But no, Shannon had the good idea there. Took Leslie and Uncle Steve fishing on the ocean. Leslie kicked butt. 3 adults all brought sunscreen, but none of us used any. Now that is insanity. That sounds about right. Oh, you should. I like you guys. I like you guys. I have a lot of blue and green. All right. Sorry, guys, I'm concentrating. I'm almost done, so I'm like, light at the end of the tunnel. Let's go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That is why I don't own any alcohol-based makeup, Tyler. Really, Amazon isn't the place. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna try looking for something that, like Shannon said, I'm gonna try to look for something that's like essentially a spray or maybe a powder, like a slight waterproofing agent, like that won't make it entirely waterproof, but make my makeup at least a little bit water resistant. I think might be the best thing. Hi, Becky. I was starting to worry about you, girl. Well, see, I have really good setting spray. It's just I want to get something that's gonna. Right? No, that's kind of what I was thinking, was like doing something kind of aquatic like. That way we could have some cool prints, or maybe even just some cool stuff to use in general, just for like posting. Because right now what I'm looking at is I have like the same like 4 pictures I use for everything, and I'm like, oh god, come on guys, like I need something else. But I don't have like, it's like for me, like looking at like, okay, I have to get in like an hour to 2 hours worth of makeup and then wear it for like what, 30 minutes and then take it all off. I'm like, come on. So like for me, I'm like, but no, I should spend a little bit of money and do a photo shoot. I should, and yeah. I mean, I have my really good setting spray, but all right. I think I'm finished. Thank you all for watching. You guys are amazing. I'll see you guys next week. Let me check the poll real quick. Where we at? Oh my god, it's so close. Okay, so it looks like the only one we're doing is not the carp. No carp. No carp. Okay, so it looks like next week we're going to do, let me write it down real quick so I don't forget. Looks like next week's going to be the Mayan cichlid. Sorry. I do that all the time. Mayan cichlid, all right. And then rainbow no, it's sea lamprey next. And rainbow trout. All right, cool. All right, well, we will see you next week for more Makeup Monday. I will hopefully have some better things to talk to you guys about. But you guys are amazing. Thank you, everybody who chimed in and talked this week. I love when people talk to me. It makes me feel loved. It makes it actually feel more like I'm not just talking to myself. So thank you. You guys are amazing. I'm sure the dog just thinks I sit here and talk to myself. Oh my god. That is my Bubbaroni. Ugh. Love her. All right. You guys are amazing. Have a great week. Toodles boodles.